Chloe's going to jail.
She missed an exit and ran over a squirrel.
That's exit 72, take it!
Oh my God,
Kim, stop taking pictures of yourself. Your sister's going to jail.
Of course she's in jail. You know what they say about the middle child? They're problems. Scott and I are doing great, by the way. Don't believe the rumors. Why does it always happen to me?
I thought my highlight looked really good today. How do people survive in jail without makeup? I don't know why Chloe was complaining so much. I've been through worse.
Arnhem, to get it, I keep floating back up! Lost my diamond earring in the ocean!
Kim, there are people dying in this world.
Kanye's gonna kill me.
Hey guys, Arkimedes here. My toga's in the wash, so we're just gonna have to make do with this denim shirt. I'm gonna explain to you why Kim floated back up and couldn't get her earring. She obviously had no understanding of the laws of physics. So first, let's start with what buoyant force is. Buoyant force is an upward force on a submerged object. That's why, when Kim went down, she had a buoyant force that pushed her back up. But then you might ask, what affects the buoyant force of an object? Well, that has to do with the volume displaced, the gravity on the planet, and the density of the surrounding fluid. In this case, the density was the density of water, and the volume displaced was Kim's volume, and the gravity was Earth's gravity. And so what does this have to do with me? Well, funny you might ask. Turns out, I'm the guy who formulated Archimedes' principle. I know, it's crazy, it's in the name. But that explains that upward buoyant force is equal to the weight of the fluid that the body displaces and acts in the upward direction of the center of mass of the displaced fluid. So, you know, you could say I'm a pretty smart guy. Now, if the buoyant force is greater than the weight force of the object, this means the object will accelerate upwards in the water. So if something's submerged, it will shoot straight back up. And if the buoyant force is equal to the weight of the object, then the object will become suspended in the water. So it won't move because both forces will equal each other and there will be no net acceleration or net force. And now, if the buoyant force is less than the weight of the object, well, then that means the object will sink because it will accelerate downwards. Here are the official Archimedes calculations. So first, we need to find the weight of Kim. Kim's weight is 123 pounds. We know that 1 pound is 4.448 newtons. Therefore, we can do the math and find that 547.13 newtons is equal to 123 pounds. Then, we find the volume of the object. Now, Kim's volume was found by putting her in a big tank of water and seeing how much overflow there was. Instead of measuring the overflow, we measured how much water we had to put back into the tank after Kim came out. This came out to be 55 liters. Now the density of the surrounding fluid, or salt water, is 1.025 kilograms per liter. To find F buoyancy, we need to use the equation FB equals PGV. P is density, G is gravity, and V is volume. These are measured in kilograms per liter for density, meters per second squared for gravity, liters for volume, and force is measured in newtons, which is equal to kilograms times meters per second squared. We need to make sure that P, G, and V have their units cancel out so that they equal newtons, or equal kilograms times meters per second squared. Here we have a free body diagram that shows that the buoyancy force is going to be larger than the force of gravity, causing Kim to float up to the surface instead of being able to retrieve her earring. Now, the force of buoyancy, when we use the numbers we have found up here, turns out to be 552.48 newtons, or kilograms times meters per second squared, because the liters of the volume and the liters of the density cancel out. Conclusion, Chloe will float. So she will not be able to retrieve her earring.
It's no wonder why she floated back up to the top. If she had any knowledge of the laws of physics, she'd be $3,000 richer.
Don't be rude!
Wow, Kim, your feet are so pale. In darkness, shake my head.